All right. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on Rebel Trading, where I will show you the strategies to take your game to the next level. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit new here. I got this swing trading strategy. I'll be hosting it on the daily time frame. It works okay on the 4-hour as well, but it seems to work best on the daily time frame. So I'm going to be using it for Tesla. It works good for stocks, indices, and it works okay with Forex, but mostly with stocks. Also, if you stick around to the very end of the video, I'll show you how to set up trading alert. That way, every time that the strategy's conditions are met, you'll be alerted on your device. So we're going to make sure that we have the Heikin-Ashi candles activated. Then after that, we're going to go over here to indicators. We're going to type in Supertrend. So we're going to be using both the Supertrend technical, and we're going to be using the Supertrend oscillator by Lux Algo. After that, we're going to be using the Trama line, which is also by Lux Algo. All right, after that, we're going to go over to the Trama line. And what I like to do is I just like to change the color of the line to make it appear more visibly. Red is kind of like a psychological color in trading, so I like to avoid it as much as I can. After that, we're going to go down here to the Supertrend oscillator. We're going to go to input. We're going to change the multiplier to 3. We're also going to make sure that the histogram is in the green. And then we're going to change the levels. The first one, we're going to change it to 100. And the second one, we're going to make sure that it says -100. This is very important. So after that, this is somewhat how your chart should look like at this point. Also, if you guys have found value out of today's video so far, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would smash the like button. It's really helping me grow here on YouTube, and it's helping me reach my goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers. As soon as that happens, I'll be releasing my Telegram channel where I show you the Forex trades that I'm doing throughout the week. All right, so now we're going to get into the strategy. So the very first thing, we're going to see if the price action is trailing above or below the Trama line. So if we can see the price action is above, we're going to be looking for a long position. After that, our main trigger for taking a trade is down here on the Supertrend oscillator. So this dark green bar, whenever it's illuminated, that means that it's at the 100 level. We can see that's happened. We're going to identify the Supertrend. So as we can see here, the Supertrend is in the green. If you see this bar and the Supertrend is not in the green, as soon as this bar appears, do not take the trade. So we're going to be taking our first long position right here. We'll be waiting for the bar to close, of course. And then we're going to set the stop loss a few points below the Supertrend. As for our close position, we're going to be doing a couple of things. Considering that this is a swing trading strategy, we're going to be taking multiple take profit positions. So we're going to wait until the Supertrend oscillator hits the 100 level again. After that happens, we're going to take our first sell position right here, and then we're going to move our stop loss up to our entry point to prevent us from losing the trade. At this point, there is zero chance that we can lose the trade, but we don't want to get too greedy with the trade either. So I found the best thing to do is to hold on to the trade until the Supertrend reverses into the red. So as you can see here, if you would have done that on this trade, you would have made a whopping profit. Of course, the main challenge with this strategy is patience and discipline for the trade to play out. But while you're waiting for this trade to close out, you can use it on any other stock, indice, Forex, anything, dude. So for our next trade position, we can see right here, our oscillator is printing 100 level. We can see that the Supertrend is in the green and the profit and the price action is above the Trama line. So we're going to take our long position right here, set the stop loss a few points below the Supertrend, and we're going to take our first profit level at the 100 mark. So as you can see, we have another winning trade. Again, it's best for swing trading strategies to take multiple take profit points because we really do not know where the price action is going to go. Not just that, but losing in trading is inevitable. So our focus is going to be capital preservation. We want to avoid losses as much as possible. And again, if you would have held on to the trade until the Supertrend reverses, you would have caught a huge profit on these trades. But again, you're going to be waiting for quite some time for the trades to play out as well. All right, so for the short position, we're going to be doing the exact opposite. We're going to be waiting for the Supertrend oscillator to print negative 100. As soon as that happens, we're going to check to see if the price action is above or below the Trama line. As you can see here, we did have our candle. It was about halfway into the line, but the next line, it did close below that. So we're just going to wait for another short position so that we can avoid losses on this trade. All right, scrolling back a little bit, we can see that we have a good short position available. We can see that the oscillator is printing negative 100. See the price action is almost completely below the Trama line, and the super trend is in the red. So we're going to be taking our first sell position right here. We set the stop loss a few points above the super trend. After that, we're going to take our first profit. Our first sell point is going to be as soon as the oscillator prints negative 100. All right, sweet. We got a first successful short position using this strategy. Again, you want to make sure to move the stop loss down. We want to avoid losses as much as possible on these trades. So if you would have held on to the position until the super trend reverses, you can see that we almost would have got stopped out. But that's why we take multiple take profit positions on the way down. All right, so now for setting up alerts using this strategy. The best thing that I found to do, we're going to right click on the super trend oscillator. Click on add alert. We're going to make sure it says once per bar close. We're going to make sure it's crossing, and we're going to set up 2 alerts. The first one is going to be 100, and then we're going to do a second one for negative 100. So that way, every time one of these dark green or dark red bars appears, we'll be able to identify whether or not it meets the conditions for a proper trade. So considering this is a short strategy, we're going to be setting up multiple alerts. So we might have one of these for Tesla, one for Apple. You can set one for Bitcoin, indices, anything, guys. It works for everything. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Please be sure to smash the subscribe button. Again, I'll be hosting my free Telegram trading channel as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, guys. If you have any questions or anything that you would like to suggest in the future, please feel free to comment down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day.